Welcome to the Insolvency and Law podcast, providing specialist insolvency and debt-related advice for business owners and individuals. For more information on debt recovery, business restructuring, and personal and corporate insolvency, visit our website www.insolvencyandlaw.co.uk or call us now on 020 7504 1300.
Hello, and welcome to Insolvency and Law's Business Advice Show, the podcast dedicated to credit management, debt recovery, and insolvency in England and Wales. In today's episode, we'll be exploring the subject of debtor representation. Are you feeling distressed or harassed by constant pressure from your suppliers, bank, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, or some other creditor? Would you like a professional independent advisor to act on your behalf and negotiate with the organizations and people that you owe? If this sounds like something that could help you or your company, you've come to the right place. This podcast summarizes the steps you can take to protect your business and yourself through debtor representation. For more information on debtor representation, call Insolvency and Law today on 0207 504 1300 to speak with a professional independent advisor. What is debtor representation? Debtor representation is an informal procedure conducted on your behalf and under your instructions. We approach the people you owe, known as creditors, and negotiate deals to either delay payment or reduce the total amount of each debt. This action is taken without you having to enter a formal insolvency process, such as a voluntary arrangement. Why might you need debtor representation? You probably need debtor representation if you're under duress from creditors. Do you receive harassing telephone calls, emails, letters, or threats of court and bailiff action? Are you struggling to build your business because of undue pressure from creditors, suppliers, HMRC, or your bank? Worse still, have you been threatened with bankruptcy or company winding up proceedings? We sympathize and understand how you must feel if you answered yes to either of these questions. Dealing with creditors can be stressful. However, even the most demanding creditor can be placated. We'll keep your creditors at bay while you continue managing your business and finances. Insolvency and Law can engage creditors, represent your interests, and negotiate new arrangements to settle old debts. We'll take some of the pressure away by sensitively communicating with your most threatening and troublesome creditors, including HMRC. For example, we may explain that your company is insolvent and coordinate a new agreement to pay the company's debts over 6 or 12 months. Most sensible creditors will agree if the offer is tempered appropriately. The alternative is a formal insolvency procedure, which involves more creditors, pays out less money, and usually takes much longer to complete. It's certainly not the end of your livelihood if a creditor tries to make you bankrupt, or if your company is served with a winding up petition. But you must respond swiftly. Seek advice from professional independent insolvency experts, such as Insolvency and Law. We have more than 10 years' experience representing the interests of business owners and company directors through debtor representation. We're confident that you'll find our services valuable too. Sadly, we're coming to the end of this episode. But don't worry, if you need more guidance or advice on debtor representation, call Insolvency and Law today on 0207 504 1300 and speak with a professional independent advisor. Thanks for listening to the end of this podcast. If you found this information useful, you'll probably enjoy some of the other shows in this series, especially the episodes on company liquidation and director disqualification. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to the Insolvency and Law podcast. If you require additional guidance on any of the topics we covered today, visit the Resource Centre at our website, www.insolvencyandlaw.co.uk, or call us now on 020 7504 1300.